Entering the second year of coronavirus era, a lot of hidden social issues began to surface. I especially kept my eye on the problem connected to regions. In Korea, for pandemic of Daegu, some citizens of metropolitan area were very serious that they even claimed a blockade. But for this pandemic of metropolitan area, irresponsible behaviors of some citizens even spread the diseases to other regions. Leaving this behind, problems of regions have always been a problem since growth pole development of 1970s. But every single regions of Korea have made who we are and will make what we will be. So today, I'd like to introduce the beauty of every regions of Korea and how they are contributing to today's Korea. Let's get started. We'll start from the south, Gyeongsang. A half population of non-capital region is in Gyeongsang. It's a center of Korea's main industries. Gumi is famous for electronics industry, Daegu the mechanical fiber industry, Pohang the steel, Ulsan the petrochemical, and Goje the shipbuilding industry. Especially mechatronics industry of Daegu also makes Gyeongsang the expecting region in the age of the fourth industrial revolution. Media contents, video industry of Busan is also an expecting industry too. Andong and Gyeongju are the main cities that show the cultural parts. Andong Hae village shows the Korean folk culture, and Buguksa of Gyeongju shows the historical parts of Buddhism of Shilla. The next is Jeolla. Jeolla has been a region of primary industry and tourism. Fertile plains, mild climates, long coast and wide mudflats made Jeolla a city of agriculture and fishing. And thanks to many beautiful mountains like Jirisan and Dagusan and beautiful seas, ecotourism of Jeolla became famous. Also, in tourist attractions like Hanok Village in Jeonju, you can experience well-preserved Korean traditions like traditional foods, folk culture, and pansori. Nowadays, keeping with the flow, Jeolla is also focusing on industries too. Now, Jeolla is a promising region of manufacturing, high-tech materials, and steel industries. Now we're moving on to Chungcheong. Chungcheong has played a role as a transportation logistics hub. Located at the center of South Korea, a lot of railways and highways were built, and especially Daejeon became a city that connects rail transportations of Seoul and other regions. Owing to its agency effect with metropolitan area and emergence of Chinese economy, west-north of Chungcheong takes on IT and life science industries of Korea. The beauty of Chungcheong is in its beautiful attractions of nature and history. If you visit Danyang, you can spot wonders of nature in Cave of Gosu, Gongju the Magoksa Temple of Shilla, and Cheonan the Independence Hall of Korea. Gangwon was the first mining area since it has an amount of coal, limestone, and iron ore. But after the coal rationalization of 1980s, the mining cities of Gangwon faced crisis. From then, they are shifting their previous industry structure of mining, fishing and farming to tourist industry. Wind turbines and ranches of Taepang Mountain Range, coasties along the shoreline of Donghae, and magnificent carscapes are attracting lots of tourists now. And Pyeongchang of Gangwon is where the last Winter Olympic was held. Also, it's now developing industrial structure by investing in bio and medical industries too. Last but not least, it's Gyeonggi. Seoul, Incheon, and Gyeonggi is now leading every culture, industries, almost everything of Korea. And there are countless of tourist attractions such as the famous landmark, the Namsan Seoul Tower, Street of Youth, Hongdae, the longest river, the Han River, and historical attractions like Suwon Hwasong, Gyeongbok Palace. It's truly the heart of Korea. Korea is now called as the Republic of Seoul. After the pole development of 1970s, our economy grew faster than any other countries and finally made a miracle of Han River. However, because of this rapid growth, some other regions were left behind. Undoubtedly, the problems of our regions are the tasks that we should try to solve for a long time. By learning, paying attention to, and loving all regions, we can make this country more beautiful. For the Republic of Korea, not Seoul, we must take a step forward. Again, every single regions of Korea have made who we are and will make what we will be.